Welcome to Mojo Plays, and
Wow,
today
thanks for having
we're
me.
counting down our picks for PS5 games that we can't believe look this amazing.
So is that everything you
Oh
look
wow, shocker.
Jury's still out.
Jeez, I'm getting a nostalgia from like what, 2013?
Gran Turismo 7.
Oh, yeah, I don't even know this freaking game.
Polyphony Digital has always been on the cusp of realism when it comes to their renowned Gran Turismo series. And with Gran Turismo 7, they might have
Why does it look
finally
boring,
achieved
though?
the photorealism
Jeez.
they've been chasing since the days of the PS1.
Like, what the heck? Do you just drive in
Every
circles or
car
what?
is lovingly crafted with so much detail, car magazines could use screenshots of the game, and only the most ardent of car enthusiasts would be able to tell the difference. Watching the light perfectly reflect off your
Oh, okay,
shiny
so that's why
speed
it's
machine is
impressive.
breathtaking every time. And the game's realistic weather effects even affect the way your car handles on the track. This attention to detail is reflected in the game's mini tracks as well, although you'd be hard-pressed to notice all the minor details as you whip around at breakneck speeds. If Polyphony ever nails down the human NPCs, you'd be hard-pressed to tell these races aren't real.
What? These races aren't real. Jeez.
Fort Solace.
Drinking on the job?
Nothing wrong with staying hydrated out here.
We both know.
I
that
must be
wasn't
living
wrong.
under a freaking
Most
rock.
recent
Like,
game on
literally.
our list, as well as the only one to make use of the insanely powerful Unreal Engine 5, Fort Solace represents a great proof of concept for what developers of any caliber can accomplish with Epic's newest tech. The world of Fort Solace feels real and lived in, with much of the old base coming
cool.
apart at the seams and clearly seeing better days,
The way he walks,
having
though.
weathered the many storms on the surface of Mars. Fort Solace also features some of the most realistic facial animations we've ever seen in a game.
Shut up,
perfectly
what?
conveying every character's emotion and
Oh,
facial
please.
type.
I've seen
The
so
game
much
might be on the
better
shorter
facial
side, and
animations in
oftentimes
video games.
feel
Like,
an
come on now.
interactive movie, but the attention to detail and realistic design of the base, as well as its look at life on Mars, is undoubtedly one of the most visually impressive experiences this year.
Oh, I chose the wrong profession.
Resident Evil 4.
My freaking game right there. Hell yes.
The original Resident Evil 4 graphically still holds up pretty well today, but what Capcom was able to accomplish with their impressive RE engine is nothing short of remarkable. Managing to maintain what made the original so iconic, while also making the world vastly more detailed and in some cases more horrific, the Resident Evil 4 remake instantly became one of the standout releases on the PS5. Watching the Las Plagas parasite mutate its hosts into grotesque forms is shocking every time.
Not
The
shocking,
environments
it's just
you will find
freaking cool.
yourself
Like,
exploring
hello.
are
Come on.
appropriately unsettling and foreboding. Lighting effects have also been greatly overhauled, with Leon's flashlight oftentimes being the only light source cutting through the darkness. Character models received significant upgrades. As in
Actually,
particular,
jeez.
Capcom didn't dare mess with Leon's luscious locks, which now look better than ever in full
It's barely
view.
moving in that
Now
scene.
that
Like, come on.
is a beautiful man.
Okay, Mojo Plays, yes. You are correct. Like, look at him. Liam is like an older brother figure to Ashley.
Spider-Man, Miles
Oh,
Morales.
yes. Okay, but after saying freaking Spider-Man 2, the graphics are so much better, though.
What the hell? Where'd he go?
Where'd he go? You
Sony's
idiot.
2018 entry into Spidey's lore was already impressive, with its wide-open New York for Spidey to freely swing around in, along with some very impressive motion capture and updates to classic characters. But
Is it
only
just
2
me,
years
or
later,
Miles'
Sony
hair
managed
is
to
so much better
surpass
in his
their
DLC than
debut.
Spider-Man 2?
Miles Morales
Just
gave
my
players
freaking
a
opinion,
new
but that's
visually
all
distinct
I have
district
to
of
say with
Miles'
that.
Group of Harlem, and made full use of the PS5's new features to improve reflections, as well as smoother character animations, and a new blazing sense of speed as
Come
Miles
on.
swung through the skyscrapers of the New York skyline at breakneck speed.
That's right.
Miles' new powers, in particular his lightning venom ability, are a visual treat each time, and watching Miles disappear right in front of enemies never gets old. The neon-soaked weapons and outfits of the antagonists.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, I have to say.
Insomniac flexing their graphical capabilities, and we're all here for it.
Man, I still can't get over that suit. So cool.
Gotta be me.
Yeah, you do.
Horizon Forbidden West, The Burning Shores.
Okay, DLC, have not seen, but yes, I have to say that the first freaking game, beautiful with the music and the freaking graphics. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, stop.
Visual stunner on the PS5, we're choosing to focus on the recent PS5 exclusive DLC, The Burning Shores.
Yes, I haven't even seen it. Like, come on.
Gorilla back, The Burning Shores gives players a
Gosh, I am being spoiled, jeez.
Capable of when it's set loose. The environments feel more densely populated, and character models, even the background NPCs, have more detail to them, and Burning Shores features some of the most beautiful water graphics we've ever seen in a video game. New and familiar machines got a facelift and featured even greater designs for players to dismantle.
Oh wow, nice.
Not to mention that final and long-awaited.
Oh my gosh, it's giving me like freaking Final Fantasy vibes in that part.
And scale than anything.
Okay, freaking Horizon. Jeez, why does the music sound like Titanic though? Or Avatar, whatever.
So that you may lull the old one back to slumber.
The masters of the
not seen that.
Masters, Blue Point Games.
Yes, I live under a rock again. Cool.
Software's PS3 classic that launched the franchise Demon Souls. A launch title
Demon
for the
Souls,
PS5,
okay.
Many more recent titles still haven't been able to compare with the updated Boletaria. Formerly low-resolution boss encounters are now spectacles, full of disgusting attention to detail, and the game's lighting effects.
Yeah, they're freaking fire though.
On the console, even almost 3 years later. Although a from-the-ground-up remake, Bluepoint managed to maintain the feel of the original game, much like they did with their other recent remake, Shadow of the Colossus, but give it a fresh, beautiful upgrade befitting of the title's place in From Software's growing catalog.
A brave new hero.
Damn.
Of unprecedented power.
Ratchet and Clank, Rift Apart.
Oh gosh.
Wombats? What is this place?
Welcome.
Insomniac is back.
Whoa, 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 Insomniac? They did this freaking game?
Year after their
They be freaking killing it, yo.
with Miles Morales. Ever since the early days of the PS2, Insomniac had been chasing the Pixar quality graphics, and as the film studio continued to master their craft, so too did Insomniac, and with Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, they may have even surpassed the benchmark.
Oh my gosh.
Each world
Jeez.
is visually distinct and full of character. From glowing neon signs
Wow, that
to
is
dusty
pretty.
forgotten mining planets, and even one that has players jumping back and forth through time. The studio's brilliant world building and art direction reflect just how capable the studio
Yes,
is.
I'm like really screaming.
Like,
Like, whoa, that's freaking art right there.
Massive
Damn.
upgrade as well to help convey the studio's emotional tale. And the game's titular rift mechanic that allows players to seamlessly jump between worlds is endlessly entertaining.
Oh my god, this little dweeb. Like, oh, shut up.
I mean, yes.
Yes.
Final Fantasy 16.
Yes. Now that right there, I freaking like. Jeez, a freaking soundtrack though. Yeah, that's art too. Come on. That could be like a freaking 3D game, like for real.
The fact that Final Fantasy 16 was going to be a PS5 exclusive, even though we're almost 3 years in at this point. But once players got their hands on the title, it made a lot more sense. PS4 just simply couldn't run it. The scale of some of the encounters Clive and his companions encounter is unlike anything seen in the series, and the fact that all these sections are playable is still mind-blowing. With a gorgeous world to explore full of incredibly designed enemies, as well as a more grounded take on even the most fantastical elements of the game.
And it's like humans made this freaking game? Yo, freaking humans? Like, shut up.
But its uniquely detailed world and characters make it a stunner in a series known for its graphics. And all those seemingly impossible climactic boss battles? Mwah, chef's kiss.
Come on.
God of War Ragnarok.
Of course.
Father have plans for him.
Of course. Yes. Get him.
God of War 2018 was already a stunner on the PS4, and somehow, even with Ragnarok on the horizon, Kratos' second Norse adventure managed to be even more impressive. With Fimbulwinter freezing over the Lake of Nod,
It's a good game, but some of the parts I freaking got bored. The part that I just skipped some of the parts because I'm just like, okay, yo, all this freaking talking,
and
like,
boss fights that called back to the enormity of the Greek saga. Every new area the
no
father-son
offense,
duo
still a
explores
freaking
is
good
more
game, okay?
jaw-dropping than the last,
Maybe nice.
with Ironwood and the Spark of the World being true standouts. Kratos and Atreus and the rest of their companions all received significant upgrades as well, better conveying their emotions down to the smallest detail and lending further gravitas to the unfolding events of Ragnarok. Not even the PS4 could hold back the true power of the God of War.
I'm like, get it, boys, like, come on. That right there was freaking sick.
The Last of Us Part 1.
Not her, you know.
Damn, the freaking details.
Maria told me about
Last
Sarah.
of Us. Oh my gosh, is it freaking #1? Freaking Mojo Flay, shut up, yo.
While many bemoaned Naughty Dog remaking a game that was barely 10 years old, there's no
come
denying
on,
The
it
Last
needed
of Us
it.
Part 1 is a
At first I was like,
visual
oh please, I don't
showcase
need
for
it.
not
No,
only
it
the
freaking needed
studio,
it.
but also the PS5.
Like, update it.
Thanks to character models, Naughty Dog was able to better capture the performances of Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson and bring their characters to life in a way
More
that
realistic.
PS3 and even the remaster couldn't. The world Joel and Ellie explore feels more weathered and overgrown, with plants reclaiming roads and buildings, and the true weight of a world in decline is on full display. Updates to the lighting as well as the infected themselves make exploring the world even more unsettling, and hearing the faint chirping of the clickers in the distance of a pitch-black room is enough to make even the most seasoned player
Freaking annoying idiots, I swear. They sound like a dying frog. Jeez.
Which PS5 game's graphics blew you away?
Oh, that was
Load
it.
up your
Okay.
PS5 and let us know down in the comments. Did you enjoy this
Sweet,
video?
sweet.
Check out the
Alright peeps, so that was my freaking reaction. Other video games that had better graphics than one I have seen in the freaking list. I'm just like, The ones I have seen though were like, I've seen freaking better. You guys stay lit. I am out. Peace.